Hello and welcome to another episode of Curse of Strahd, the Witcher version. I'm Doncha, your dungeon master slash storyteller for this, and these are my players. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
No.
Second
Yes.
to that.
No,
Okay.
maybe.
There's nothing been
Maybe.
one. So why are you here?
Hi, I'm Michelangelo, the Ninja Turtle, playing Ashton, who will be playing Ragnar, the Witcher of the group. Yes, I was eating pizza while wearing a Ninja Turtle thing.
Cowabunga,
I
dude.
only kind of
Facts.
registered halfway through the bite. But yeah, so I play Ragnar, the Witcher of the group, who at this stage is trying to figure out whether or not the group's worth it. I think there's a lot of drama
Fair.
for the last few sessions. A lot of issues have been caused, but at the same time, Strahd's probably winning the mind game. I think when it comes to The Witcher, he's just about had enough, and he's only shown up twice. So, I mean, the first time was a civil conversation. The other two times he was actively pissing The Witcher off, I think. So, twice. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting ride.
Afion?
I think Afion will go last today.
Oh, okay. Brimmore?
Yeah, okay. Hello, I am Carlo. I will be playing Brynmore Vartalyasin. Yes, I can confirm. Plenty of drama has been had. Plenty of drama has been had. Plenty of drama has been had. Hopefully we'll be rectifying it this episode. Unless... No, you don't think so. No. Unless the DM has something in the sleeve for us. I please, no. Please.
Ulu?
My name is Celine, and I play Wulu Grordak, the oldest member of the group, and wishing that the grave was ever closer.
Positive one.
No longer describing our characters, just where they're at mentally.
Just mentally. Yeah, that's enough.
Alright. Father Revenko. Also
Hello.
known as Vlad.
Yes, Vlad. Yeah, my name is Mark. I play Father Ivenko. And yeah, I think where he's currently at right now is wondering how he went from helping this town by being just their local priest to questioning his fate when he decided that he's going to adventure with this lot. So yeah, we will see.
And as requested, Afion is lost.
Greetings, fellow adventurers. I'm Afion, the elven mage, whose heart once danced with magic. Unfortunately, recent misstep has cast probably some shadows on Afion's fellowship. Because her intentions, although unbeknownst to them, were pure, they thought that her intentions were not. Consequences have probably wounded more than just Afion's pride. Let's see what the session has to offer.
Wow.
That's it.
Whoa.
Touche. Alright, so a bit of a recap for those of you who joined in for the first time. Basically, we are currently stuck in this land of Barovia, which is tormented by Mist and the Lord himself, Strahd von Zarovich, a vampire who controls these lands, torments them, make sure everyone is depressed. We are currently in the village of Vallaki, where heavy politics are ensue, clearly, and our party needed to rush here due to medical aid. In the process, they met Father Ivenko and are now seeking to find themselves an opportunity of sorts. Definitely, at the moment, they are at the Blue Water Inn, which you can see on the screen right now, where we had an interesting conversation between Brimore and the owner of this establishment. And Father Ivenko also had a conversation with this fellow. Two very different conversations here. Also, we have accompanying them the hot-headed Esmeralda, which she is on the hunt for Van Richten, and as per last, she heard that this individual should be roaming somewhere around the village. I want to bring the party into the scene where they're currently sharing drinks. Wulum, with 2 glasses of wine already drank, I believe, along with Esmeralda, and everyone's sitting around the table while we have Brimmore and Father Ivenko, who are kind of trying to have a conversation. Well, I think Brimmore more of the conversation with the innkeeper. The tavern is not a busy one this day. I'll just leave it to the players to roleplay for the time being.
So, Mr. Martikov,
Ah, yes. Did you enjoy your ale while me and Father Ivenko were having a word outside?
yes, I've been enjoying the ale and I had a good bit of entertainment. Need a bit more though.
Ah, right. The 2 who wanted to show boot up ours, I believe.
Yes, shove boot up ours.
Clearly, you survived the brawl. Where are my
I boot up their
patrons?
ass.
Ah, I see. So what shall
Martikov,
it be?
we have a deal, do we not?
Do we?
We were shook on it.
Ah, yes. I must change my glove. But yes, a deal nonetheless, Mr. Bravemore.
Okay, Mr. Machikov. Now, if you do not mind, we will be planning our next steps. Do you have anywhere for us that would be discreet, so that we may lodge for a while, plan ahead, perhaps
You
prepare
may
ourselves?
you may find yourselves very comfortably here, if you so wish.
We would lodge at the church, but I would rather, if you understand, not bring.
The church is
Yes.
for praying, is that not right, Father Revenko? Not a place of lodging.
Yes, ideally, yes. I believe I offered lodgings to my good friends over here for the short time being, but ideally we continue along our way. Besides, the church is a bit of a walk back, and this time of night might not be the best time to be walking around, no?
Exactly. In the streets, not always the safest, even in the
No.
city of Vallaki.
Yes.
While we are sheltered from the wilderness and all that it holds, we still have troubles of our own.
Yes. So, 2 lodgings, perhaps?
If you please.
Of course, indeed. As he comes round the bar, and about to show you the way, an individual. Bear with me a moment. An individual barges in. Doors swing open, and this colorful individual with a hat and flamboyant colors bursts in and makes a grand entrance. "I'm here," he says. You immediately see Markov stop in his footsteps and looks down and sighs. No, too soon. He immediately takes off his coat, this individual, and hangs it onto a hanger on the side. "Why, darling," and he goes over to Vilma and he kisses her on the cheek. "Wow, it's good to see you again." And he looks around and he immediately catches eyes with Esmeralda, who turns round, kind of to look who came in. It's like, what a fine specimen you are. Please, if I may kiss the beautiful hand of your name." You see a blush on Esmeralda's face as she hands, like, "Esmeralda?" And he immediately takes it and, that hand could use some perfume. And immediately from inside a pocket, he brings out a very small vial, pops it open and pours it onto her hand. "Ah, yes, now that is much better." He looks over and he notices you lot. "Ah, non-familiar faces here in the Water Inn." He quickly goes over, climbs onto one of the chairs and finds himself on top of the table. "Allow me to introduce myself," he says, quite flamboyantly. "I am the Great," and immediately with like a gun in his hand, that looks like a gun anyways, he pops it and this confetti surrounds him. "Rictavio."
I think there's a moment of like the confetti like falls around, just like head and shoulders, just you're standing on my drink.
"Apologies." He, from the side of his belt, where you can clearly see coin, he shuffles and he puts down 10 coins. "And that is to buy you 2. And winks at you. He immediately jumps off the table, finding a perfect landing. "Where is my friend? Where is he?" And you didn't realize at first, but you see Markov like trying to hide now behind the bar.
Who's your friend?
"Monsieur Markov."
I don't know if he's around. Let me check. And then I turn around and I look at him and I'm like,
you see Marco like,
I maybe he's
Just
at the
left.
back dealing with some business. Perhaps we have a drink together, yes?
"Of course. But who will serve it?"
That is true. Perhaps maybe I should try serving it. After all, I am a priest. I have no problem serving the public here. I'm going to attempt to go and serve people drinks now.
Okay.
All right. And before I go behind the bar, I want to shake his hand and be like, Father Ravenko.
He grips firmly. It's like, "Oh, pleased to meet you. I've heard so much about you."
Oh, that is too kind. I loved your entrance, by the way.
He's still
Please come.
shaking your hand.
Oh, he's
and
still shaking my hand.
And holding it and looking straight into your eyes with this amazement. You realize he is a half-elf.
Oh, I see. Okay. So we're still going at it. So,
Yes,
so.
it's like.
And
"Very
I just
pleased to meet you."
I just want to say the pleasure is all mine. But
Wait, I need to
may
get
I
the
have my
accent
hand
right.
back? May I have my hand back,
Why,
please?
of course, of course.
How will I serve the drinks?
How indeed?
So I want to go and I want to get him a drink. Not that I know any of these bottles.
Good luck. While he's doing that, can I look around and see if I see like a broom or where the supply closet would be with the cleaning stuff in it?
Give me an awareness check.
Alright. Are you gonna be lucky? Fuck no. Awareness. Oh. Okay, this might be good. 19. You were a 3. You suck.
With a 19, yeah, you realize that potentially the cleaning closet would be somewhere behind the bar. So it's a bit of an awkward kind of go around, because you can kind of see it from behind the barrels, the potential room.
Alright, cool. I'm
just...
gonna walk to the door that leads to the sort of where I would assume the back area was, where I saw them all go earlier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like stand there, and I'm gonna try and like look at the guy hiding behind the counter, and like stretch out my cloak a little bit, because obviously he doesn't want to deal with this guy. And I'm gonna open the door, and I'm just gonna grunt, "Be back."
Okay, so he's kind of walking with you. It's kind of slowly.
Yeah. He goes through the door, and I'm gonna
So
follow
let's
through.
make a stealth check. All right, that's actually pretty good. Okay. So yeah, he's stealthing successfully with you, and he kind of runs in and finds himself against the wall.
Cool. And then I close the door.
He is such a nuisance, I swear.
Where's a broom?
Right back here, pointing at the other door. So he's pointing.
Cool. I'm gonna go grab the broom.
Okay.
So I'll say I'm gonna go in and grab the broom where it is.
Yep.
Once I've grabbed it, I'm gonna go back to this outside area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy, brush off what little confetti remains, grab his hand, and put the broom in it. And then
I do
I'm gonna
not
take
quite
the 10
understand.
coins. I'm gonna take the 10 coins and put them in his other open hand. Like close it around it. You make a mess. You clean your mess.
The Witcher's having none of it.
Touche. He pouches the coin, grabs the broom, and with this kind of lively spirit, you know, he's on his feet. He's just dancing as he sweeps.
I'm gonna turn around.
This reminds me of a story, you know, he starts saying and looking around as he sweeps.
Wooloo is just like
Turn
trying to
around.
stink to the darkest corner
Face
of the bar.
Denko, and I'm just gonna put my 5 coins for my drink on the table from my wallet. Please.
I put a hand on Ragnar's shoulder and go, it's on me, buddy. It's on me. And I just throw in 15 at this point, make him 4.
Now, as you put it on the bar for me to serve you, I am so enthralled by this man and of this half elf. You said,
Yeah.
right, and what he's doing. That you're just looking at me to serve, but I'm just looking at him like this here.
Amazement.
He's narrating very loudly as he sweeps, this kind of dance sweep that he's doing, about some mage who used his powers to clean up like an entire castle in less than half a day. And he says that he was there present during this moment because he remembers trying to break the broom, right, to stop it from cleaning. And this broom duplicated itself, and more brooms.
No!
Into the broom.
Nice.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think it's just a case of Father. Anything.
Sorry. Yes, of course. Anything you say. And I just
Tomorrow,
grab random bottle. Random. It could be super expensive. Actually, in fact, I want to go for something on top shelf.
Roll me a 1d6.
We'll cover for you, but we're gonna make you pay for it.
Oh, 6, bro. Swear to God and everything. Dude.
Big thing coming
You
from a priest.
you grab a bottle. Do you even look at it? I'm just curious, or you just pour it?
No. I grabbed like this and pulled it out.
Okay.
Like I could have dropped stuff.
Okay.
Like these.
So you pour the content. The content has this very browny, like
Okay.
it's like a brown liquid. It's very translucent.
liquor.
Right.
Oh god, it's heavy whiskey. It's
Oh.
heavy duty whiskey, isn't it?
Well, it can't be shite. So. Alright. Damn. What did I grab?
Ragnar consumes it.
Well, he's. I poured it for him, so and he's drinking
Yeah,
it.
it's
So
just that's
A unique flavor, Ragnar. One you've never tasted anywhere like before. The only problem is, as you try to kind of go over your palate what the spices are and all that, you know when you take spicy food and eventually it starts getting hotter and hotter and hotter? That's what's happening to you.
oh no.
Oh no! I just realized what he grabbed.
Satan's foot.
Oh, jeez. Is that
he
role
just-
play or just that you?
oh, that's roleplay. He just like finishes it.
roll me an endurance check.
Endurance.
Plus
For a drink, bro. How quick can you get to the bathroom?
19.
19. You feel like your head is steaming, almost as if you're going through the trial of the grasses all over again. Your stomach is turning uncomfortably, and this clench of pain clearly from the spice in this drink.
The fuck did you give
However,
him?
you remain composed. You've had worse, obviously, in your life. Not as a drink, but endurance of such. But this is not what you expected from a bar.
What does it taste like, lad?
Satan's Tony.
Honestly reminds me of the trial of grasses. Like, I've never tasted a drink that there's so much going on. It was good, but there's so much happening. Like heat. It tastes like heat.
Okay. I'm gonna try and take a sip myself.
But I think he has to pour you one, no?
Sure. I pour him one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see what he thinks about it. I just want to smell the bottle. Do I get any sort of?
You get this. It's a. How do you like?
Yeah.
There is very pungent, heavy, thick odor comes out of it, as though you entered some griffin's nest.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's particular.
Hotcourt?
And you consume a bit, so you get all the same sensations, the burn, the spice, you know, this all of a sudden this hotness comes over you. And as this is going on, the bard's kicks, the elf, the half elf, Rictavio kicks the broom from beneath, it lets it spin twice in the air, catches it, and he kind of... The floor is clean! He
I'm very amused by him.
he with his foot he maneuvers a chair adjacent and he just kind of sits down next to Esmeralda, giving her the eye, kind of like giving her a wink, and then he looks across the table and realizes there's Afion, and immediately he ignores Esmeralda. It's like, if flowers could bloom any more beautiful, it would be competing with you, my dear.
I'm gonna.
Damn, that's deep.
The rejection. Fuck.
I think
In the shadows of my remorse, my dear, I must express my discontent with this unveiling. Prancing in here, opening such a door like that, jumping yourself onto this table. What can we do, if not be bothered by the entrance? I admire your, perhaps, good taste, whereas though it might come from a sense of distrust. I must admit, what was not tasteful was your entrance.
Oh, the thorns on this one. I am...
Wulu approves.
But could it be the prick of love?
I think. Yeah.
You see Esmeralda just kind of all of a sudden just glooms over at you. Go like, he's hitting on you, he's good looking, and he's kind of one of your own. Might as well. Rictavio immediately, now tell me, darling, where do you hail from? Or does it not hail from where you come from?
If you would like to win my heart, there is but one thing you can do, and my heart is yours.
He immediately grabs off his hat and starts fanning himself. Oh, tell me with your words. How can I win thy heart?
Just out of game, just 1 second. Ragnar, you have a map, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. So, is it possible that Afion can like just grab the map and open it out on the table?
Yeah, it's my pack next to the thing there.
Okay, nice.
It's like
So-
I left it on top. But while this whole this flirting thing is going, I've rolled a dice to determine this as well because I'm not too sure. The whole win your heart thing, Ragnar's suddenly his back's really straight, and his ears are turned, and he's slowly sort of. Even there's a little bit of confusion on his face, but it's don't like where this is going.
Okay, so as Ragnar is probably distracted by this, Afion reaches into his backpack, pulls out the map, expressly unfurls it right in front of this guy, and she points at a mountain. And she says, right there, in there is a keep that holds some wondrous treasures and content about magic. If you would like to win my heart, you shall infiltrate that keep, you shall bring me every book and tome relating to magic, and then, well, we'll see from there, won't we?
Right, Amanda Waller.
The bards, all of a sudden, you see his demeanor change. He grows very serious as he kind of looks over the map and he goes like, I believe this map is a bit outdated. That's no longer there, pointing at the far end. That is definitely ruins. But where you point at...
It's the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Only... only the craziest and people who clearly have lost their mind way beyond sanity would go there.
Well then, you know what they say about love, it makes a person go crazy.
My dear, I'm not that crazy, as he kind of forces the map close and pushes it rolled up towards you. Perhaps I shall stick to this cute thing right here. And at the mention of things, she kind of grabs the glass that's kind of left with a bit of wine, just chucks it into his face. Or maybe not.
I throw him a rag towel.
He attempts
Quite.
to catch it. Well, yeah, he does average. It's like picks it off the floor. It's like, oh, no, ruining a perfect clothing like this is a bit distressful. However, this reminds me of another story.
So I think. I'm
just gonna keep on mulling the wine that
I'm gonna
Vlad
sit
just gave
down,
me.
see the table laid out. Before he can like continue, like you said, our map's outdated.
Indeed, sir. It is just a tad outdated.
Would you be able to update it?
I would be happy to do so. However, may I take this opportunity to exchange my geographical knowledge and skill of what do they call them? Cartography, yeah.
Yes.
Cartography for something you could do for me.
What do you want?
Oh, a very simple request. You see, I have a jaguar inside his cage, waiting outside. If you could just fetch the meat from the kitchen that usually is prepared for him, I would gladly update your map. It's a simple request. The poor thing's hungry, and we have been traveling for quite some time. You just need to toss it at the fellow. No need to get anywhere close. He does bite. I'm not going to joke about that.
It's definitely something I want to
Maybe ask Martukov where the meat is exactly.
Busy at the moment.
Yeah,
I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out like quill and ink, just a writing set, and I'll put it in front of him. Get on with it. And I'm gonna walk back into the back to like.
Before before Ragnar goes there, Brynmore's just grab him by the shoulder, get the broom, and take it back to the broom closet, and ask Martikov where the meat is. Make sure that this guy is not joking or taking the piss.
I grab broom where he left it, and I walk back in. Close the door. So yep.
Did he leave yet?
No. Apparently he has a jaguar that needs to be fed.
Fuck, right. Right, it should be somewhere here. Let me have a look. As he looks around the kitchen, trying to remember where he left this piece of meat, he passes a comment. It's like, I have to admit, he came a bit sooner than expected. He usually comes around for the monthly festivals. And the monthly festival is not due in 3 days, so...
Who is he exactly?
It's Rictavio. Oh, right, you are not from around here, I forget. Rictavio is a circus man of sort. An entertainer with stories and tricks. Ah, here's the meat, he says, as he brings out this small, wrapped up in what seems to be like baking paper almost. Here you go. Ah. He is a nuisance, and he abuses of my generosity every time. But alas, he brings good business, because, to be frank, as Barovia is a very sad place, he brings quite joy to the locals. As exaggerated as his stories are, they are entertainment purposes.
No, that is understandable. And you're right, this place is a bit dour. Alright, I'm off to go feed a jaguar.
Make sure you throw it at him and don't feed it from your hand. He does bite.
What happened to the last guy who tried to feed it from the hand?
He has prosthetics at this point. For an arm.
Great.
No, not really.
Wow.
Whoa, what was that?
What was that?
Sorry,
Sounds like
there's
a
someone
call.
hooted outside.
Okay.
Boot off!
So I grab the meat. I'll walk past to go feed this jaguar.
Okay. In the meantime, Rictavio is correcting the map. He's bringing up to date. As he does so, he's also saying like, you remember passing from here? And, ew, those Vistani were tricky ones. I assure you they were. Let me tell you, their elder, right, has this capability of telling stories much far better than I do. They use fire, to present imagery in it. It's quite amusing, I must say. Quite.
Can I ask him one thing as I hear this?
I'm just gonna turn my head very quickly around. Vistani, you say?
Yes, they travel the lands and such.
I go up to him and I grab him by the shoulders. What? Are they here? Are they nearby? Tell me, and I'm gonna start shaking him slowly.
If you please, good sir, you made me spill ink onto your map. They are camped outside of the village, of this the Vallaki village. Yes. Now, if you please, manhandling one of such talent is not exactly good luck for you. Quite on the contrary. If something bad happens to you, blame yourself for shaking the good, handsome Rictavio. Anyways, how I grabs the same towel and starts stamping the map. It's like, oh, look at this. This is ruined now. And please tell him you're to blame. I do not wish to anger that man. 2 blades on his back is quite unusual. Mercenary for hire, I assume. He looks around at everyone.
Monster hunter.
Ah, well. We need a lot of that around.
I'm gonna go outside.
I wanted to ask him, aside from stories, does he know any songs? As
Good.
bards normally.
Good father. For this one time only.
Only one time.
You shall
For me.
hear why I do not sing. Allude you to the great.
I do this. I'm like, by the light that would darken even the most sunny day. Apologies for asking.
I am not that kind of bard. I, actually, am just a performer and storyteller. Now you might question the performance. Where? How? It is all in the theatrics.
I find you very amusing.
There's definitely a moment where Ragnar, like, I opened it up and I saw the word Geralt on the
You're a witcher, not the witcher.
There's definitely a moment where when he starts singing, like, when dogs hear a high pitched noise that they don't like, and it's like twitch their head sort of thing. It's like, the fuck? Where's the jaguar? It's quicker. He's gone.
You do see a caravan, and a wagon. The caravan is clearly covered with this very dark violet kind of curtaining around it. Inside, you hear this low murmur of like a large cat would sound like?
I'm gonna go up. I'll grab the cover and I'll like fling it on top, so like I reveal the cage sort of thing.
Inside, you see this black as night, yellow eyes just peer right back at you as it's there, like.
Perhaps don't approach it any further.
Gets slowly on all fours, but just remains hunched enough, as if ready to pounce. What separates you is pretty much bars. That are,
Yeah. No. Alright. Cool. So I'm pretty much I'm close up. Cool. I will. Look at the right sign. Yeah. I'll cast Axie.
Roll.
You need to make a Axie stuns an opponent. You need to make a resist magic.
Resist magic. Okay. I think that's from Will because it doesn't have resist magic. So okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
a
then
that's
I
a
do
12
my
from my
magic.
end.
Great, cool. I then do my spellcasting. That's will plus 3, 8, so 11 plus my dice roll, 17.
Yep, you succeed.
Alright, cool. So it's like I sort of just I sit.
Wow. Kind of like immediately just bounces his ass down to the wooden floorboard.
Cool, right. I unwrap the meat and I reach in and I put it down. Like, not like, a semi-distance away.
Yep.
I take my hand out. Enjoy.
Kind of grabs it with his teeth and kind of finds itself in a hide corner in the cage. Does this one twirl around and then kind of just lays down and starts tearing at it.
I'll give that clown one thing. Beautiful animal. Grab the thing and I cover it back up. And then I walk over. Alright. Glad that's done relatively painlessly.
But if you're talking to
deserves-
Brimore at this point, because he's outside.
Yeah. No one deserves to have food thrown at them.
Would you rather we stay out here until the magic man
I feel
leaves the
like
house?
I want to, but if I don't go in and check on how the map's going, I feel like he'll get distracted by something and probably just not finish. Plus, I need to tell him I fed the thing.
If there's any ink splodges on the map, don't blame him. Kind of lost my shit again. Let's go back in.
No worries. Yeah. I'll let Bridmore go in first. I'll do one last look at the covered up caravan cage. Walk back in. Hey, Mr. Funny Man. Or Jaguar's fed. How's the map going?
It is complete. He kind of like, you know that moment when someone like shakes paper and stretches it just for purpose of show.
Perfect.
And he's just covering it and then he goes like, what do you think?
I'll lean in and I'll like look at it and I'll take note of like the changes he's done. And like I go like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna point at the splodges.
Yes, that is not my fault. Your friend here happens to distract me.
Thank you. I'll take the map from him.
Ah.
Fold it back up. Put it in the bag.
Now,
Thank you very much.
I have not seen any of you before? Are you new to Vallaki? Do you hail from the great mists that the Lord Strahd has cursed us with here? If so, I want to hear all about it.
You know about the mists.
Who doesn't know about the mists? We can't leave because of the mists. Well,
Oh.
most of us. These Vistanis seem to have quite an effect on Mr. Strahd. They're allowed to go and come as they please.
Enlighten us with your scholarly wisdom. Why would that be?
Ah, indeed, as he puts one boot onto his chair. It was a amazing moment, as the Lord Strahd had come here from battling a silver dragon. After hours of fight
Put my
in
hand
the
on his
air.
shoulder.
Yes? I am performing. Do you not see? He has asked the question of story.
No. No.
Yes.
He didn't ask for a story.
I'm pretty sure he asked me.
She asked.
She asked.
Thank you, Brynmore. Please spare the theatrics.
Sit down.
Your ballads honestly lack rebel soul. Tell us.
As this is happening, I just want to be like next to the side and be like, I wanted to hear the story.
Very well.
We
Since you don't know.
It's like
we don't mind stories. We don't
I
need
want to-
stories with every question.
I can almost understand why Father Revenko would want to hear the story, because he's been
Oh, shoot.
and he you know, and I actually like this. I'm looking forward to this time of year, right? Because it's like depression center
Exactly,
here.
yeah,
You know what I
like-
mean?
Yeah,
On the
listen.
other hand,
He's enjoyed this bit of. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just
it's like this hole of
This pit of despair,
is that.
this hole of agony.
So literally, I just want to sulk in a corner, but like, I wanted to hear the story. That's
Well,
it. I don't tell him to continue.
Yeah.
Just sulk in my
gotta look
priestly
at it.
ways
I'm
there.
gonna I look at him. Just like shoot a look at him. Story later.
Okay.
Why does Strahd like them more than anyone else? Straightforward.
Right, straightforward, since you all lack the patience. Clearly, age does not grant you. Right, straight to it. The Vallakians had recuperated Strahd after a battle with a silver dragon and nursed him back to health. For that, he is eternally grateful and therefore forever in their debt. And he had made a promise to them that no matter what happens, they would be free men and women.
Wonderful.
Apologies, yes.
What was supposed to count there. But ever since he came to power, he's become nothing but a tyrant.
Oh, tyrant schmyrant. It's not because he came into power. As I was saying, you see, it is not because he came into power that he is this tyrant. You must understand. as he looks over to Aphion, when the heart is pierced straight through not just the flesh but to your soul, you lose more than just the love, but even whatever humanity is left. And that is what happened to our great Mr. Strahd von Zarovich. My god, I am a bit perched. Does anyone have a drink?
Losing humanity, you say?
Drink, you say?
Can we give him what
Indeed.
I drank?
Yes.
Do I give him the same stuff?
Just give him. I got 4. I should have gotten 4, so just give him 2 of what's left.
So, Father Ravenkon right now, because this is the first time he's not being a priest, but now he's kind of trying to be a bartender, grabs your 4 cups and tries to do that thing where bartenders go, like that, you know what I mean? Like, but some of it
Roll.
obviously went out.
Roll performance.
Okay.
Try to catch them.
So, and performance is... Where is... Oh, there. Empathy.
Empathy. Second to last.
So, that is 8.
Not bad.
8. Plus 10. Because I have a high empathy
Nice.
Nice.
So
as a priest.
as a
I don't.
you showman through, you might have spilled just a bit here and there
Ah!
due to the lack of profession, but surprisingly enough, you got most of it in.
Okay. Cool. So, it's like, where did that come from? If I was and then these things, just push the glass and be like, drink, my friends.
I'll take him to the table.
Here you go, mate. Have one on me.
Wait,
As I sort of slyly grin slowly.
two
I'll drink one with him.
future friends.
Witcher downs it just. Huh?
Is there something wrong with it? He likes it. I think he... No?
Have
Well, he stopped breathing for about 5 seconds. You know, I don't like the silent version of him.
I quite find it better.
Do you now?
Oh no,
Other
we
than
don't have
he needs
no.
water. Bring him water.
Or milk.
Okay, so once again, I'm going to do the I'm not look because now I'm feeling like a bartender, right? So I'm going to do the no looking and grab a bottle and be like, "Water, you say?" And just do this and pick the first bottle that comes out.
Roll a 1d6.
Oh no!
Please, 6.
Roll a
Doing the
1.
exact
Roll a
same
1.
trick again.
No.
2. Clearly you grabbed a bottle of wine.
It's like, there you go, red water.
Wait, water.
I've heard of a god who turned this water into this. I'll pour him a glass of it.
Is it spicy?
Where?
Wait,
I'll pour some.
I see.
Where is the man who owns this facility? Ah,
I told you.
And this is the first
He
time
let
he's
us
annoyed
know.
me a little bit. I'm like, listen. I mean, I do not own this, but for now, I am your bartender. Do you not like the wine?
I love it, Father. It's
Thank you,
Delicious.
Ragnar. Thank you.
yeah.
Why is our good friend here? This isn't right. He's being very rude right
I'm
now.
walking out for some fresh air.
No, let me get you something else.
Please,
No,
please,
no.
please.
Hand on the shoulder. You can't be rude to a priest. Yeah,
Not
finish
to a
your drink.
priest.
Finish your drink. I put the last of the spicy stuff in front of him. I then slide the little bit of the wine.
Would it be better if I bless it for you?
Be rude. Cheers.
Please drink, my good friend.
In the meantime, I just grabbed the last mug that I ordered and hand it over to Esmeralda, telling her enjoy the show.
Actually, on a side note, I just realized if I bless it in the name of the sun. More heat. I bless it.
Here you go. This one's been blessed. This should.
That's been blessed.
Yeah, it should taste better now.
Oh no, man.
I knew a bard that was good with stories and song and never turned down a drink. He said something about what was it? Oh yeah, being rude was the death of a bard's career.
No.
Something like that. Are you refusing?
And to think, I wait for this once a year and all my enjoyment and...
He looks forward to your visits, and you effectively spit in his face. You don't drink the blessed drink, you effectively spit in his religion as well.
Yeah, he faints. Blood pressure completely gone. Like, the last thing you see is like,
I'm gonna search his pockets for the key to the cage.
Wooloo can come closer now.
A pity for the town, but the dance of chaos spares no stage, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna search for the key to his cage.
And that English though.
I look over to Esmeralda. Did you enjoy the show?
Nice. You're really nice. Ooh.
I wish I thought of that myself, to be honest. She kind of, with her boot, she kind of just rocks him. Did you find what you're looking for there, Ragnar?
I'm looking. What do I roll?
So you're just
too busy loving the fact that we bullied a dude into fainting.
And I'm a priest. You're having really bad effects on me, by the way. This is what happened. In that moment I wasn't a priest anymore because I was having too much fun.
So sleight of hand is usually what we go for. So
okay, cool. Sleight of hand, that's a dex. Okay, so it's 8 plus what I roll. 16.
With 16, you manage to maneuver around his light clothing. You find a dagger kind of hidden on his back side. But other than that, there seems to be no keys. The pouch of coin is clearly around his belt, obvious, so it's not hiding. But you can't find any keys around. But you have this dagger.
Is it a nice dagger?
It's quite a really well-designed hilt. It's got like these... the nice weight to it as well. It's very long. The finishing touches of the handle represents that of a dragon's head with a ruby kind of stuck in its teeth.
Be a good storyteller. This is a really well-crafted dagger.
Brimmore's just chuckling to himself, going, reminds me of my early days in the army. Yeah.
I'm gonna go knock on, like, the kitchen door.
Busy.
You might want to see this. Oh, no, you're gonna want to see this.
He cracks open the door just a bit, just so you see kind of just part of his faces.
I step aside so he can see.
What have you done to him?
Alcohol.
He opens the rest of the door. He comes over, walks actually right next to him. I am quite impressed. You have silenced the great Rictavio.
It was enjoyable.
And now,
I like him. I like him.
Look, he was a decent storyteller when we wanted stories. I'll give him that.
okay,
Can't hold his liquor though.
can you just make sure you can carry him to his wagon and just leave him in there?
I hoof him up over a shoulder.
Why, thank you, good stranger.
And, I'll go take him to the wagon.
If Ragnar is heading out, Aphion's going with Ragnar.
Okay.
Right, so Mr. Martikov, it was
Oh,
as we will be working together. You've already met and have been working with him for 20 years, so I will not be needing to introduce Father Venko, but the other person sitting with us is Ulu, the dwarf. I believe you've already had the pleasure of acquainting yourself with Esmeralda.
mhm.
The elven woman who just left the table will be Aphion, and the man who has been carrying the unconscious Rictavio is Ragnar.
Very unusual names.
I like wave over my shoulder as I walk out with him.
Aphion ignores.
Avian just has no time for his shit.
Well, it is good to see that you have a party of friends. Quite unusual names, I must emphasize. None are Barovian or
We're
none
not wrong.
clearly.
Right. Our room, please.
Ah, of course. Follow me.
Before the room, actually. Didn't you have a question, Esmeralda?
Did I have a question? I don't know. It seems it was all man talk, So,
Do you want to ask a question or not?
well, he said he doesn't know, Rimmel. So I'm not quite sure he's going to be able to help me to find Van Richten. It seems you've struck a kind of a deal. Perhaps I, through you, will find him. The spy that Ragnar promised.
As long as you find him. Apologies, Mr. Martikov. Please lead the way.
Yeah, very well. Please, right this way. He heads up the stairs and he shows you to your room. It's quite spacious here. Even for an inn within the current states of Barovia and Vallaki, they're quite a handsome character. Like, the wood is well carved, well finished, it doesn't seem like old and run down. The linen sheets are fresh and clean. There's this sense of lavender almost to them. So yeah, quite nice rooms overall. You will have to share 2 and 2, if that is okay.
We are
Well,
5.
Yes, it would work a bit uneven, but I would think that the priest would need his own room.
Wait. Well, Esmeralda, will you be... Esmeralda's with us, right? She's come up with us, right? Will you be staying with us?
I mean... yeah, why not?
You can have my bed, I'll sleep on the floor. Alright.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Let us... Thank you, Mr. Martikov.
You
Everyone pick a room,
most welcome.
assign yourselves.
So outside, Ragnar and Aphion carrying Van Rich, what's his name again? Rictavio.
Rictavio. The great Rictavio.
Yes.
Do you place him into his wagon? What's the situation here?
If I carry him to his wagon, I suppose I'll see if it's I'll see if I can open it.
The wagon is unlocked. Inside,
Cool.
you see a variety of things as you open it. There seems to be like a crossbow. There's crossbow bolts in the corner of it. You see a machete, a long sword, a short sword, these shurikens lined up in rows of 3. And this is just on the
Yeah.
right hand side. On the left
Rictavio is strapped.
on the left hand side,
Sword is
you
loaded.
can see notes and handwritings and even the map of Barovia, some broken to pieces as he kind of emphasizes on certain sections, and many strings and notes attached to each different locality.
Is there anything magical at all in here?
Roll me for a either awareness or deduction. I'll allow either or.
I will
Where's deduction?
dump him into the corner.
Sorry,
and, like,
awareness? Yeah, or deduction. It is deduction.
yeah. I'll dump him in the
Okay,
corner,
Okay.
and I'll look over the notes on the map and stuff like that. And
I rolled a 14.
With a 14, you don't see anything that is out of the ordinary magical. However, he has a book, a diary,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't belong to him, and you only know this because another name is scribbled on it.
What name is that?
Mana. No, it's,
Mela.
yeah. No, it's not Mela.
nickname.
So, hold
It's Miley.
on. It's basically the same name that you saw on the tower, which was. Where is it? So, that one. Kazan. Kazan's spellbook.
Ooh, I pocket that.
Okay.
We're just robbing an unconscious man,
Yes.
No. I'm
taking
not.
him for all he has.
I'm
Kazan.
dropping him off, and I'm looking at all the
Uh,
notes he left on the map because that'll be useful information. He travels around.
You did say
Just,
that's something specific.
just so I can have a look. Is there
Leon, on the
anywhere
other hand-
in the core rule book or the Tome of Chaos I can look to see what kind of spells are here?
So, Tom.
Or are you going to send
Tom-
me some yourself?
No. So, Tomo Chaos, you
Mhm.
have literally all the spells at beginner and journeyman level in this book,
Whoa. Okay.
but only from the Tome of Chaos.
Only from the Tome of Chaos. That's great. So beginner and journeyman. Okay. Okay, well, look at that.
How many does Afion start with?
5.
5 spells.
No shit. This is a massive addition. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I do have to spend time learning them, though.
No, we've got plenty of time.
What's Ragnar doing actually at this?
I'm looking at the notes that he's put up against all the map.
Okay, so
Just
as you
Generally, I'm trying to. I know I wrote down some locations, so I'm trying to find so I can name like 2 or 3 that I'm specifically looking for.
right,
No. Okay, Karam's Tower is already done. Vallaki's done. Okay, so I suppose the one I'm looking for is. I remember it was with the mountains.
okay.
I know that doesn't help because there's a lot of mountains around.
I was like, which ones?
Where
Is it
the
Mount Baratok? That's where Afrion wants to go. I know.
yeah, so yeah, that one because I know she wants to go there. But I know there was a mountain where it was when we read the journal. It said that the older vampire was who was watching over Strahd was chilling. That mountain.
That is actually so. Apologies. Sorry for the dead silence. So,
Okay.
So, just want to
you are looking for Yester Hill.
Yes. What notes does he have? Any notes on that?
So,
Oh, and then also on Ravenloft.
Yester Hill is found. Yeah, it's found pretty much south from the Wizard of Wine. Way south from there. The notes that he has there is that it is a Druid's Grove initially.
Druid's Grove.
And there seems to be, he's discovered some kind of hidden passageway.
Alright, cool.
There's a note about some blood spear there.
Blood Spear. Alright, cool.
Which other location were you looking for? As you read
Definitely
his
taking
notes.
Grove, you say?
Ravenloft and the area that Aphion is interested in, where all the magical artifacts are.
So Castle Ravenloft. Well, there isn't much about Castle Ravenloft. It is marked, but clearly, it is like a go-to destination. It's one of his kind of one of the places he wants to visit.
Frequent
So-
visits.
So he hasn't visited there at all. So it's somewhere where he wants to go. Sorry. And you are looking for the Ember Temple. Which is
It's
in
where the Silver Dragon used to hang out, right?
no.
If I remember
The Ember
correctly.
Temple is
No.
so the place that Aphion is interested in is the Ember Temple, which is in Mount Baratok, and this is pretty much where a powerful mage has gone mad and locked himself in it. It seems that he has ventured here. There is a couple of notes, but he hasn't ventured too far from the entrance.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that it'll just be those three because that's
Okay.
obviously. Ragnar would also be like writing these notes down or like copying them over, so it'll take time.
Okay.
I don't know when Singy is going to wake up again.
Okay, let's try.
While
with 10
Ragnar,
times.
what?
I'm gonna try to
Roll
reattempt roll
16.
20 again.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
To
dun,
those
dun.
singing.
You were saying, yeah.
While yes, while Ragnar is trying to copy down these notes,
Mhm.
I want to bother him just a little bit. Ragnar, darling.
Yes.
I know you're frantically writing down as much and as many notes as possible before our dear acquaintance awakes. However, I would like to mention something about earlier.
Slight pause of like. Right. Continues writing.
I'd like you to know that you're quite privy to that response on my part. And as rare a notion as a phoenix tear, I would like to tell you that there are vulnerabilities within.
Ragnar will stop, he'll close his book, and he'll turn to look at her. That's fine. People are genuinely complicated, I find. So, what you make people privy to, or you don't want them privy to, that's your decision. I won't say anything, do anything, because I will admit I lost my temper a little, and I think there's sides to us that we don't want others to know yet, or at all.
As you say that, she walks towards the door, not facing you, but she says, well, if there was information that I would like others to know, I would like you to know, I would have you know that it would be told under the moon's conspiratorial glow, where shadows whisper the secrets of the night, where shadows and the night's darkness conceal both fear and desire. Probably, if someone should prove themselves worthy, and she looks over her shoulder, gives you a little side eye, one might find me sharing tales of the stars etched into my soul, revealing the very darkness that lies within and the scars and the dreams that make me who I am. Yet, even then, probably, I have to admit my heart might remain guarded. A sanctuary not easily breached by the uninitiated. Ragnar, to unlock its gates, one requires a delicate dance, a symphony of understanding that would most probably resonate with a rebellious cadence in line with my spirit.
Holy shit. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, this is like completely caught Ragnar, like blindsided him. He genuinely doesn't know how to respond. Downside of being secluded most of his life. Right. Well, that's
Ragnar, darling, I probably know and notice that I have caught you off guard, and well, I would just like to leave you with this as you copy down the rest of the information, and I shall wait for you inside. But would you care to dance between danger and desire? Will you succumb to the allure of the unknown? And she steps down off the wagon. She slowly walks past and goes back inside.
Oh, seduction.
And this is where the fanfics begin. This is where the shipping begins. What would your guys ship me?
Okay, can we just take a moment though? Ooh, Ben, what the fuck, dude?
Holy shit!
Where's, well, no, out of game.
come
No,
from?
we're talking about it. Jeez. Jesus, man! Where's all this poetry coming from, man? I'm here talking about he amuses me. Then you come up with this 4-page illustrious song and dance about touching me in the moonlight between danger and
Desire.
ill. You know exactly what I mean. Ooh, Ragnar, you're going red, man. You feel it. You felt it from there.
Right.
I have
Okay.
to-
Who's sharing the bedroom with Ragnar and Alfio?
No, they're going in the same bedroom. No, they're going in the same bedroom. That's what that is.
You see what's gonna happen is they're going to come back in and everyone else has chosen the rooms and they have to share the bedroom.
Have to.
Um,
God damn! Like we need to see where that goes.
There's one of two ways we could do this, okay? We could either they could just share the bedroom, or we could turn it into a situation of forbidden love, where they're forced into separate bedrooms because everyone's picked their bedroom. But in the middle of the night, they try to meet each
No,
other.
let's
Well,
Baldur's Gate.
we know
Let's
that you
Baldur's
are-
Gate 3 it.
speed run, any percentage.
Okay, wait. So would it be Raffion or Afnar?
I like Raffion.
These are the questions. These are the questions.
Forget they can't have kids.
Who cares?
Who cares?
What they can want puppies.
What I'm saying is Voodoo is definitely sharing the room with Father.
Sure, you
Because
dirty
it's
dwarf. Let's just go in there.
And I just followed Father. So there is one room left.
Yes. No, joking aside. God damn it, man.
Fuck me.
I'm a sucker for like deep.
That was.
Oh no, that was
Note to self: improve on poetry. God damn.
how you tried to find the words is just already beyond me. Let alone even muttering the sound of Jeez, I'm here like
Let's just say we were all starstruck.
all of it. It was brilliant. It was
No,
no
amazing.
Ben, no role playing at its finest. If I'm being honest with you, like Jesus, I haven't heard some of that in a while ago now. No, beautiful. Okay, I wouldn't know where that goes. Let's just press play on the thing again, but it had to be commended on. Had to be commended on that though. Like, I want to know where that goes.
We had to escape, save game, talk about
Save
it.
game, talk about it, load the game. I want to see that again. Like, Jesus Christ, Baldur's Gate all over again.
Where's the option to rewatch cutscenes? Ragnar just like watches her leave. Speechless, just utterly, genuinely doesn't know what to say in these kind of situations. Trying to figure out this weird feeling that like reared its head earlier on in the night and now is rearing its head again and is not quite sure what it is. And it just like stands there, forgetting where he is and like what he was even doing in the first place. It's just a case of sorcerers. Continues rewriting where he left off. That, yeah, just fuck. Finishes off. Looks down. Picks the guy up from the corner he shoved him in and, like, puts him on the bed.
There's a bedroll, basically, just...
Yeah, like, puts him on the bed. Takes his nice dagger. Quickly writes out a message saying, "Look after that jaguar, or I will fucking find you." Stabs the dagger down onto the note. like right next to his face, so when he wakes up, he sees it and walks out. And goes back in to the bar.
All right.
Bartender.
Is it me now, or is it has Martikov
We're all
taken back
upstairs.
his? We're all
We're all
upstairs.
upstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. We've already
Yeah.
moved.
Say like sit there, but
So, as you walk in, you see Martikov come down the stairs. He kind of goes over to the dwarf. Is like, "My friend, it is time you go. You go home. The rest of you, please, find quick safe haven to your homes. It is night." The dwarf grumbles, slams down a couple of coins, lets out a huge burp, and starts to walk off. Grabs his coat.
He's ugly.
The old women also gather together, and they head out. However, the individual in the corner is kind of there, hoods covering his face, hands across. Looks almost as if he's sleeping. Martikov doesn't realize this. He comes over to you and is like, "I'm sorry, my friend, for keeping you waiting. Your friends have already established their rooms upstairs. You will be staying here for the night.
thank you. Thanks.
Is
yeah,
there
just-
anything else that I could bring you before I show you to your rooms?"
Just a drink.
What kind?
Dealer's choice. You
Dealer choice. Well, nothing like honeyed cider.
Sounds good.
Should ease you into sleep. And for the lady, he looks over to Afion. Any particular beverage before the night consumes you in dream?
What would Afion drink? That's a good question.
Maybe a glass of red wine?
Your finest.
Only the finest from the Wizards of Wine. He pours a cup and puts it onto the bar. As a favor to you both for disposing of Rictavio on the house.
Afion nods her head.
He exaggerates a yawn. Ugh, the night has come. Let me. You can keep the cups. I will collect them in the morning. Let me show you to your rooms, please. Follow me. As he makes his way to the front. Your rooms are this way.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, look at Afion, look away, look around, like, oh, do I notice the guy in the corner? Like, just
Give me an
trying
awareness
to look
check.
anywhere but Afion.
Yeah, no worries. Give me an awareness check to see if you notice him.
Stay on the table. 19.
With a 19, yes. As you kind of glimpse over around, you notice him there, sitting in the corner.
Sorry, what was the bartender's name again?
Martikov.
Martikov. put my drink down and I go, and I walk over. There's one more. Okay.
Ah, yes, him.
I think
Hold on. Wait. Ah, come on.
only one like really on edge now, right?
Sorry. I got none of that. Everything kind of just froze for me. So,
Oh, okay. So I've gone over to the guy in the corner, like tapped his shoulder, and said, "Hey, come on, mate. He's locking up. We gotta go."
he gets up. He wasn't asleep. And he kind of just drags his feet quickly outside. I had to close roll 20, by the way, also to get this thing working again.
Alright, no worries.
So, and he heads out. Mardikov looks over, is like, thank you, he's not exactly someone I want to deal with, to be honest. A spy
Oh.
of Sir Villakovic. Your friend, Father Ivenko, I kind of spoke to him about this a bit. But nonetheless,
Okay.
thank you. You are a blessing in disguise, I must admit, tonight. Anyways, to your rooms.
That's not good.
He takes
yes.
you outside, and there's these stairs that kind of are attached to the outside of the building, and he climbs them up. And as he comes round, he unlocks the door, opens it, and leads you into this balcony. Like, you can kind of see down onto the bar, and he leads you into a room. 2 beds separate from each other. It's like, apologies, but this is the only room I have for you.
It's perfect. It's fine.
Wonderful.
Until the morning
night.
comes. Good night. May the Lord of Light shine upon us all.
Not too brightly.
The mist will not allow it anyways. Good night, as he closes the door.
Wait, we have 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms? 4? We have 4 bedrooms. Why are we sharing rooms? Why am I sleeping on the ground? I thought we were sharing 2 rooms.
Oh well, too late.
I offered fucking Esmeralda to sleep on the bed while I sleep on the floor, because I was thinking, alright, then perhaps Wulu and Esmeralda sleep on the bed, I'll sleep on the ground, Revenko, Afion, and Ragnar share another room. That's what I thought, but no! Fucking
That would have been too good.
Too good.
And
good.
too soon. We don't want to rush things in the night.
We gotta let the fan fictions build up, you know.
Yes, yes. All these weird drawings.
Raphael.
Raphael.
Fuck.
Oh, Region. No, Rafion. Rafion.
Yeah. So there's He says goodnight. The door closes. Quiet moment. I suppose I put all my stuff on my bed because I don't really sleep. I meditate, and I'm like, good night, Afion. And then I'm gonna like kneel by the door and try to start meditating.
With probably a sound of disappointment in her voice, you hear her say, "Good night, Ragnar."
Okay, let's go for a 5-minute break, guys.
Oh, my God! Alright, we're being fucking.
To be fair, well needed. I need to go to the bathroom after all of this
I'm
shit.
bursting. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Be back.
No! No!
This is
No!
this is not the Discord call.
No,
for
it's not that kind of stream. It's not that kind of stream.
No, I.
Oh my God! No! 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 Don't! No! Big knife boy.
Nala.
Oh,
Put a shirt on,
He's a
Carlo.
killer queen.
I feel like we're gonna need a 5-minute break.
for the 5-minute break.
Back on the sex scenes in Baldur's Gate 3, I have bedded everyone except Shadowheart.
The only one I wanted to bid, and then she's the most difficult. Al, apparently.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Intentionally stumbled onto her. I was planning to do Karlak. Next thing you know, I'm making out with Shadowheart by a waterfall.
Al.
Oh
is that
man,
difficult?
I had to change shirts. This one's fucking. It's so wet. It's so laughing.
That is very appropriate for the conversation we were just having. you make me laugh so much.
One's dying. And don't we have a hard time limit today?
Yeah, we do.
Oh no! I didn't know that. Hey! Fuck all this laughter for no reason.
Yeah.
Back to the fuckery.
All right. So,
I feel genuinely sick.
okay.
Sorry.
So, we're back, and we have survived another day in Barovia. You all gathered back downstairs. The morning has come. The sun, of course, does not shine in Barovia. It is covered by this thick mist and clouds. So it's this kind of gloomy feeling as you walk in and you all sit around the table. Breakfast is being served here. So you have bacon, eggs, fresh made bread, so you can smell the bread in that early bread morning smell. Okay, what's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing. The smell of bread is what's going
I do
on.
like fresh bread. I hope
Okay.
they've got cheese
breadiest
and
of
bits
bread.
of bacon.
Smell of fresh bread.
Fresh
and
bread in
cheese.
the morning.
The inn
French bread.
The inn is already occupied with people. The two that Brimmore had kicked ass seem to have returned. And an old fellow sits on the far right of the inn. And Rictavio is chatting up Mrs. Martikov. And a new individual that you've never seen before has also appeared, and he's talking to Mr. Martikov at the side. What do you guys do? Or what are you discussing, perhaps? Oh, something I failed to mention, sorry. Brimmore, when you woke up, Esmeralda was not in the bedroom. And as you come down to breakfast, if you do ask, no one has seen her. Was that a sigh of relief?
No, that's me still
Stroke.
dying. That's me still dying. Okay.
Yeah. I think Ragnar
Alright.
is just eating his breakfast, trying not to make direct eye contact with Aphion.
Aphion, I guess, is trying to eat her breakfast, trying to make direct eye contact with Ragnar.
So,
I'd like, can I just roll human perception, see if I notice them being awkward with each other?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I At least I'll get to roll
Your
tonight.
DC is
Wooloo is stuffing his face.
Wooloo's
22.
Wooloo's loving
I'm having the best life right now.
DC of 22. Okay, I need to explode then. Jesus. No mods. Oh! Oh!
What did you get?
I got 1. Fumbled by
Oh.
4.
Fumbled by 4.
You're too
You,
distracted by my mat.
you're. I would say,
I'm just staring at
if
food on this point.
if relevant, I would say you're more occupied with thoughts of why Esmeralda fucked off during the night. That you don't notice the awkward, trying to avoid the glance situation that is happening next to you.
Okay.
So I very innocently just want to ask everyone. So, did everyone sleep well?
Pretty good.
Wonderfully, actually.
Better night shows than the last couple of days.
My meditation went well.
Good.
None of you have seen Esmeralda, have you?
No,
No.
Brahma.
Has anyone checked if her wagon is still outside?
I have not.
Her wagon's still.
I shall go ask perhaps Miss Martikov. Perhaps she has seen her. And I walk off to ask next to our friend over there.
Right. As you approach closer, you hear Rictavio simply making her laugh with these funny stories about the time that he tried to catch a squirrel in the woods, only to realize that it was no squirrel but a bat, and it was a moment that he was and she's there laughing quite loudly at his story, and he's like, I kid you not, this thing hanged upside down from its tail, and not like a bat. It is quite the unusual thing, and I thought, why not have a squirrel as a pet? And true enough, the bat flew down and bit me in the neck, and I thought, no, Strahd, no, do not bite me. And she's laughing even harder. It's like,
I want to be there. I want to go there.
and true enough, it was not Strahd. It was
Strahd, stinky.
just a fruit bat. Yes. Well,
I want to go there.
okay. So you're
I want to
there.
sit with them.
So
Would anyone like to check for Esmeralda's wagon with me?
Like mouthful of food. I'll go.
okay. So I'd like to remind you that the wagon is way next to the church.
The church.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, I know.
okay. Well, we're going for after breakfast walk.
Okay, just the two of you.
Wait, where is the... No, if Ragnar leaves, I'm following Ragnar.
Oh no! No, I turn, and there's a moment like as I turn, and you can see he's like psyching himself up. He's like,
Alfion, perhaps it's best if you sit here for a moment.
Yeah, no.
I'd like to talk to you anyway.
Afion, maybe it's best we don't leave father alone with the bard. I feel like we might lose him if we do.
It's better we lose the bard. What are you talking about
No,
right
no, no.
now?
Wait,
don't
is
want-
Bryn Mawr
don't
coming
wanna
with
lose-
us as well?
We don't want to lose
Oh,
the priest.
sitting at
No.
the table.
But there's Bryn Mawr here.
Yeah, we don't.
So we can just tell Father to come with us.
But he's trying to find information. So, we need to try and get as much information as we can.
From that fool?
Yes, and let's be honest, you know how to handle fools?
Well, I have been in court multiple times,
Exactly.
actually, yes, darling.
If anything,
You
they're
seem
smarter
to...
fools than that one. So you've easily got this one under control. Aw, kitty.
Oh, well, alright. I see where this is going right now, of course. Then I shall stay. But please do hurry back. I fear Brynmore wants to talk to me. As she whispers into his ear.
Okay. Right. Wulu?
Aye.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Is this meant to be here?
The
Is
door.
what-
I was going to ask that, yeah.
Is what meant to
Is
be
what-
there?
There's two
There's
tokens.
a copy of our friend the Bard, or there's
Is
two
he
of
meant
them.
to be there?
Oh no, no.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
okay.
I'm sitting thinking. Hang
He's like,
on.
there's two of them. His
God
cousin.
fucking with us this early in the morning.
No, no.
Strahd is nothing sacred anymore.
For our coffee.
Damn you.
Damn you to heck.
Okay, so I guess Aphion goes up next to them.
Them.
I'm trying to see whether to go next to the guy or next to go to Fat. I think yeah, we'll go over there. Okay, so
I'm glad I am more or rather less annoying to you.
we'll go. She taps Father Vlad on the shoulder, and she's like,
Yes, I feel.
"Is this?" And she softens her voice a little bit, so she's trying not to be overheard. Interaction going well.
Well, as far as I know, there was this squirrel. And lo and behold, it wasn't a squirrel at all. It was a bat. It was the most hilarious thing I have ever seen and I've ever heard. And as I was about to ask something very important, I was so lost in the squirrel story that I seem to have forgotten what I am here asking. And yes, let me think.
So
I
you
came
need
here
my
and I was
help?
there. Yes, what was I meant to ask? Help me. I was there and now I'm here and now the squirrels and what?
Yes, I do believe you're seeking information.
Ah, yes, information. Of course I am. Information, obviously, regarding not the squirrel. Yes. Sorry, my brain still hurts in the morning.
She just gives you this look like,
I see that this is not the conversation. Can I interrupt the laughter?
Of course.
Dara, please. Sorry for to interrupt both of you. Most hilarious story. The last thing I wanted to
And
do.
it is true. I tell you. It is.
I believe you.
It is the most. Look, and he shows you at the like scars on his neck where the small bites were. I tell you, it is.
I slightly grab Effie. I'm like, it actually happened. The bat it bit him on the neck. How did you survive?
If that is what you are interested in, and he kind of lifts up his leg, and you see this deformity in his calf, right? You should hear about this one.
Oh, what is? Wait. And as I look at Affion, and I think she's still giving me a certain look. So I'm go. But before the story, I want to hear it. Yes, I just have one little tiny question, if you will, if you would indulge me, please.
Of course.
We seem to have lost a fellow companion of ours, Esmeralda. She's not with us. She was, by any chance, have you seen her come down and perhaps she left? And if so, maybe what time did this occur?
Rictavio has seen nothing, however, Esmeralda's gone missing, and you see his demeanor completely change. Almost as if
Oh.
concern now and kind of takes presence on his expression. And even his voice is like, that's not good.
Oh.
Not good to be immediately braces, and not good to be lost in Vallaki or anywhere in Barovia. Perhaps one should look for her.
My good storyteller friend, um, pardon me, but as one as so eloquently a storyteller as you, who picks and chooses his words and speaks them so clearly, in that moment right there, you are not so. And ever since I've met you from yesterday, of course, not that long ago, but this is the only moment you've ever done it. I am wondering, is everything okay?
Well, perfectly fine. A good breakfast here in the water inn amongst friends, pointing at the lady Markovin. And now, fellow companions like yourselves, I would very much love to hear your stories. Unfortunately, whatever you let me consume last night, uh, it kind of got me in a way that I did not expect. It's a bit too spicy.
I stop him. I kind of cut him off a little bit and put my hand on his hand and be like, "You wouldn't lie to a priest now, would you?"
Ah, that is what you are, darling, darling. Never to a holy man. Never.
Then by the great sun, tell me, child, why did you hesitate there?
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. It reminded me of another story when I lost an old friend of mine during campfire. Oh, she was amazing dancer, and roughly around the time of night, something very similar to this situation happened, of course. But the interesting fact was that companion was nothing other than a Bruxa, so I was very happy not to have her around as a companion when I've learned of this weeks after. So, lucky me, I must say.
I turned to Aphion.
Your words, like leaves in the wind, scatter in the breeze. If you wouldn't mind. And she pulls Father Vlad off to the side a little bit, and she says, "Father Vlad, we're not getting anywhere with this man. I do not. I mean, of course he's amused. I see that you are amused, but we are not getting anywhere with this man."
It seems that he is hiding
If I
something.
may, really quickly, I would
You
just...
may not. Just a second, Father Vlad. What do you think we should do?
This is
The
oh, my friend,
insolence.
please, I am sorry. Let me just consult and we will talk to you. Please, there's no need for this. Listen, in all my years of hearing people's confessions, I know when people are hesitating. That man has hesitated. Now, I do not know if you know of a way to extract this information, but he knows something, and he is not speaking. I agree, we are not getting anywhere. And yes, I feel very bad to have stopped that very funny story. I really wanted to hear about it. But he is hiding something. Now,
Well,
what
there's
do you
more than
suggest
one
we should
way.
do?
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Ah, please tell me what is on your mind.
Why don't we show our friend a little hospitality?
Nothing wrong with showing hospitality. I've done it many times. I even done it with you. Of course. Please, I'll let you take the lead on this one.
So Aphion sort of smiles at Father Vlad. She turns to remind me his name.
Rictavio.
Rictavio. She turns to Rictavio, walks right up in his business, right? And she says, "Righto, Rictavio, how about you enlighten us with the information we need before you become one of your own ill-fated stories?"
I knew it.
And then behind that, as I was in between, because I'm right in between them, by the way. I'm on the stool right in between. Oh, wait, but he said
yes.
up in this business.
Yes, I
So
went
no.
up in his business.
I get up slightly and move a bit back here, right? And mumbling to myself, I go, yes. This was not quite what I had in mind. Threats.
Threat.
As by the way, is Dara Martikov still there?
She's watching the whole thing and she says nothing.
Oh no, this is the wife of the gnome. This is of all places, this is not the place. Okay. I fumble. Can I
You're a
go
bit
next to her?
too close to comfort unless you wish to court me, darling.
I run to her.
He takes a step back from you as you see Father Brimore just kind of run round at the bar.
Okay.
Father Brimore.
As he steps back, Afion takes the step forward with him and says, "Bard, your melodies may charm, but tread lightly in this dance."
Brimmore's just stroking his beard, just waiting for shit to
Okay.
go down.
So a bit out of game. What are you going to try to achieve here with Afion?
Verbal combat.
That's where we're going. I just want to know.
This is gonna be the second verbal combat.
Oh, good. Okay.
So Father Vlad has told Afion that he thinks that he's being disingenuous, right? That he's not telling the truth.
Or he's
So,
holding
withholding information, one of the two. Either way, I think that Afion is trying to disarm him. She would do a royal in court. So imagine there are two royals in court, right? And she's on one. She's going to use her knowledge of the ways to be able to the other one.
Right.
What she wants him to say. Let me memorize what I said and set it back to
Okay.
him when he comes back.
Alright, I'm here.
Did you get any of it?
No.
Okay. So imagine there are two opposing royals in court, right? And I'm on the side of one of them. I'm going to use my verbals and my increased knowledge per se to be able to outwit the other royal, to be able so that they say what they don't want to say without noticing it. You know what I mean?
I have an idea. Okay. Give me a moment.
Yeah, before
Okay.
the shit starts, I want to gesture Father Venko just.
I've moved behind the bar so I can tell the wife of the owner of the bar that perhaps we should we should move away from the bar.
Exactly.
Because by the way, if the wife of Davian Martikov gets hurt, it's not a well. It sounds good. Let's put it that way.
Well, I if we're going into he's standing on a what the hell is he doing?
What?
Getting something from the shelves.
He's getting something from the very top shelf.
Yes.
And down.
That's not worrying at all.
I believe, I think he didn't plan for us to get stuck here, and at this point he's like, "All right, fun. I'll have you fun."
This isn't quite D&D. You
Oh
can't
my
even
god,
about
it's
it
a rule
too
book.
He's got the rule book.
He
Oh
came
my
from
God.
the darkness holding a book,
Yes.
and
And
he
he's
rode
got
a
the
pale
rule
horse,
book.
and thy name was
The
Death.
combat page.
Right. So, where are we? So,
Verbal combat.
combat. Optional rules. Verbal combat 176. All right.
By the way, just putting it out there, before any of this takes place, I'd like to persuade Dara Martikov to move away from the area.
Roll me. So,
Mm-hmm.
roll me persuasion under empathy.
Okay, this should be
Okay.
decent. That is.
Oh, you mean Mark? Sorry.
No, he means me. That's a 7 plus 1, 8 plus 18 plus 10, 18.
with an 18, she kind of heeds your words and looks a bit at you, a bit confused, and decides to still take your lead. Okay.
Okay. So we move to the side.
All right. So
So I see you.
tonight is the worst night right now. We're doing video calls for some reason. Discord has been doing this to me.
Now we're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yay.
You're back.
Editing this episode's gonna be a bitch.
Tell me about it. It's being a bitch just being in this session today. Not from you guys, stuff from just that my system is just not what it should be. Okay.
Thou needest an upgrade at some point.
I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I blame Discord, but it might be my network. It might be my network card as well.
Is it windy at all outside your house?
Not at all.
Oh.
Alright, so let us create our resolves. Mana, you have to do your will plus your intelligence. The result is divided and then times 5. So, I have... Where's my will?
So wait, tell me again.
So
will
plus intelligence.
Wait, I just plus them. There's no roll here.
No, we're creating our resolve, so the total.
Okay.
Divide that by 2 times 5. Okay, and we round up. Cool.
So round up as into the nearest 10.
So it's will plus intelligence. Divide that by 2.
Yeah.
Then the result times 5.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any points, round it up. So like mine came.
Nope, it's
a whole number. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So.
Do I tell you what that whole number is, or
No.
Keep it to myself, huh?
I'm trusting you as much as you trust me with how much my resolve is. All right. So you are initiating verbal combat. So you want to empathize, antagonize. What do you want to do?
Between those two.
So empathetic attacks are you either seduce, persuade, appeal, or befriend.
Okay.
The antagonistic is deceive, ridicule, or intimidate.
Let's go antagonize.
Okay, what do you say?
I say your silver tongue weaves tales that dance on the edge of truth. Yet in the symphony of our words I sense a note of evasion.
Okay. Sounds like a ridicule to me, unless it's intimidating.
Yeah, no, it's ridicule can be good.
Alright, so roll your social etiquette.
Where'd I put my dice?
And where's my social etiquette? Okay.
Social etiquette. Where's that?
Mark.
Ooh, I like that. Social
Yes.
etiquette is a big plus.
The last time we had a verbal combat, some spicy things were said.
Oh yeah, got
Very heated.
Oh, well, this
Between
should be
you and
interesting.
Etiquette?
Yeah. Social etiquette.
Yep, I rolled a 13.
13. I rolled a 13 as well.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Right.
So what does that mean?
So that means basically you are still going to roll for verbal damage. It is 1d6 plus will, divide by 2.
So 7.
Alright. if I must, who are you to throw such insults towards me? I have traveled all over Barovia. I have seen what others have not and experienced those who only shy away from death. I believe that you are trying to belittle me. And you know what I say to that? You, madam, are nothing but a virtuous flower of thorns, only to be crowned upon those who do not want you. So, we are doing
Belittle?
On my English.
a ridicule the same. So, social etiquette as well. Oof, that's a bad
Okay.
one. That is a bad
I'm
one.
hiding. Like,
Social
I gotta hide.
etiquette.
Oh, damn.
Again, I rolled
And I have
a
a degree
13
in that
again.
shit.
You defended. It does not affect you at all. His words mean nothing to you. How do you respond to this?
The essence of who I am is not available to mere peasants we encounter on the road. Now let us not spar in shadows. Instead, let the light of honesty pierce through your veils. Your stories may enchant, but I seek a melody rooted in the raw chords of reality.
Sounds like an intimidation. Go for
Intimidate it is.
If ever.
it.
It's
Resist.
so much effort just to find out where one person is.
15 total.
It is escalated a bit, yeah.
15 actually beats my roll of 11. Roll 1d6 plus will damage, please.
Had to retreat into
1d6.
my
No,
emotional
sorry.
support.
Sorry. Intimidate is 1d10 plus will damage.
Oh, nice. 1d10 plus will. Is it divided by 2?
No.
Oh, so
Okay.
13 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
My will is 9, bro.
My will is 8, so...
Ooh, okay,
It's not
okay.
bad either.
Not
Okay,
bad, not bad.
Not bad. You see him take a step back and his shock of expression, and he goes like, "What? I beg your pardon. I must say, if I could find a more friendlier tone with you, perhaps we could see eye to eye, and my lips would tell of information or story that your ears wish to hear." He's trying to befriend you. You need to resist coercion.
Okay. Where's resist
see
coercion?
That's a 15 on my end.
That's an 18.
All right. Nothing. This guy has.
You got really lucky because
I did.
because I have nothing on resist coercion and I rolled a straight 9.
Wow. How do you reply?
I reply with I do not require a friendship, nor perhaps acquaintance. However, share with me the verses I need, spare all the detail, as you put it, and together, probably, we might compose a tale that transcends the artificial and superficial allure of your words.
Like a persuasion? Or are you trying to deceive him?
No, it's a persuasion. Like if he tells me what he wants, then I'm if he tells me what I want, I'm happy.
Roll persuasion. I have to
Roll.
resist-
Ooh,
resist
good roll,
coercion.
good roll, good roll. Mana persuasion. Where's persuasion? There it is. Oof. Sorry, bro. A 21.
I got a 19, dude. Come on. Come on. Right, so it's a 1d6 plus your empathy.
Mana
I
1d6
retreat into my
Ooh,
emotional.
6 plus empathy.
I hear you, Ash. I hear you.
Is 9, so 15 total.
Holy.
Can you kill someone with words?
No, you
We're
can't.
about to find out. Okay.
We're about to find out.
I was like, shit.
Can you talk him into ending things?
Actually,
I believe we did that, and that's not a very nice thing to do.
Okay, let us not make characters end themselves.
just yet.
Right.
Let's not make another person take their own life, shall we?
Yeah, let's not get to that point again.
He is interested, since you won that one, and he says, well, only if I learn what's under your skirt, and perhaps I shall show you methods of forbidden knowledge
Oh, he's so lucky
Oh.
I'm not here.
of what one can demonstrate in the bushes of thy bosom. I'm trying to seduce.
The
That is
bushes of thy bosom. That's a one hairy chest, if you ask me.
He's really finding hard to put words
You know
together.
what I love about this bard? The balls on him.
So that's,
It's like, listen, you're winning. You're winning at the conversation. However, I am now going to throw at you a suggestion.
so resist coercion.
Lift up your skirt.
Yeah, I mean you have to build.
Resist
You
conversion.
have to beat the 12.
Says
In what
everybody.
world does this work? This part.
That was not good. Sorry, it just landed half and half, and I didn't want to take that. What do I have to beat?
12.
Oh, she can do that.
Does a 12 beat it?
A 12 and a 12? No, you only take half damage. That's the first time I'm doing damage.
Okay.
Alright, so that is a... Okay, so you only take 6 damage into your resolve.
Okay, so 6 damage into resolve. Okay.
You are somewhat in...
So it's the seduction that done it, Paciencia.
the interest of him showing
Probably
you
the pure disgust.
otherworldly things in the bedroom kind of must have gotten to you. How do you reply?
To be honest, I think hearing you having a hairy chest would throw anyone.
The bush of thy bosom.
Yeah.
I
Eventually,
say-
it was the bosom of thy bush.
In the bosom of. I would have won if it was that way, I think. Mela, I say his name's Rictavio, right?
Yes.
I say, Bard Rictavio.
Mm.
In this verbal dance, your words stumble like a novice, even though we are on uneven ground. Your tales and your suggestions, while intriguing, while beguiling, lack the authenticity that I seek. Consider this. In the end, the audience craves truth, not just the illusion of it.
I have to lean in with the fact that you ridiculed him first, so let's go for ridicule first.
Okay.
Okay.
So ridicule, remind me, that was
Social etiquette.
social etiquette. I'm pretty good with social. Oh no! I fumbled.
I got the 16.
I fumbled.
No? Oh god.
I fumbled. Rolled a 1 and I
Oh.
fumbled. And I fumble by 7. My final roll is a 4.
He
No.
puts finger upon lips, and then, with a swift move, grabs your face, cups your face, and he gives you a kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so,
I think he's
There's
lucky.
no one going to intervene.
So,
I think he's lucky.
So-
Ragnar's not there. What the fuck?
I need you to roll charisma.
Please
like an
don't kill
episode
this
of-
bard. I like him.
It's like an episode of Riverdale.
Oh,
Charisma.
He didn't just grab her head and kiss her, man.
No, Ashton, it's
Imagine-
going to turn from Riverdale to
You-
EastEnders.
I'm just waiting for Dawn to go. 1 second, he rolls. With tongue.
Wait,
And this is
charisma.
how the
Charisma.
bard was burnt alive.
Beneath the
And-
pub. EastEnders.
Children, this is how babies are made.
So just straight up charisma.
Look at the
Gee.
camera so directly
So,
when you said that.
charisma's
That was
under your
good.
empathy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yes, this is a pretty bad. 14. What does 14 do?
I had a 23,
Shit.
and that is a 15 damage to your resolve.
Oh, bummer.
That's not nice.
As his lips part yours, you have to find something that is either persuasive or ridicule.
Wait, so this is
Insult
turning
his
Okay,
kissing
I have it.
skills.
Okay. I have
Insult
it.
his kissing skills.
from a love triangle. This is turning to a love square. This
No,
is
no.
getting ridiculous.
It won't be a square for long.
Where's the fourth quarter?
Mm.
I'm lost.
You're
Rictavio.
also allowed to change the subject. It's a-
Ragnar,
Alright.
Strahd, Rictavio.
Um.
No. Remember the love triangle?
Strahd.
Strahd, Ragnar, and
I
Afion.
forgot about Strahd.
Okay, ridicule. You said right.
Now Rictavio.
if you want to counter, if you
Okay.
want to counter
Okay.
this, yes.
Wait for this ridicule. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Okay.
Your mouth tastes like a...
No, it has to be classy. It has to be. You mistake audacity for strength, assailant. Your attempts at kissing resemble a waltz with two left feet. Awkward, out of sync, and utterly lacking finesse.
Oh.
Your assault upon my lips is nothing but a clumsy step, easily countered.
Roll social etiquette.
This is a strong one. Come on, give me a good. Okay, that's a good roll. Okay. Social etiquette.
Dawn didn't roll.
I got a
20.
I got a 13. Do the damage. 1d6 plus will. Go for it.
And just like that, his balls returned from whence they came.
Goodbye, balls.
So that's
Goodbye.
11.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Testicles.
Rictavio looks at you and he says, "Ah, perhaps it is the lack of experience with my own kind that proves unfruitful with you. How can I assist you?" You win the verbal combat.
Yeah. Nice.
God damn.
Okay. So out of game, just so that we formulate the question that we want to ask him. What do we want to ask him? Because like I got caught up in all of this and I completely forgot what we need to
Rictavio
get to
has
know.
this thing, man.
Fair.
We all
Hooks
we all
you,
got caught up in it.
turns you.
Like we all got really immersed in it.
Like I
None of us
completely
remember what
lost
we wanted to
track.
ask. None of us remember.
Oh, Esmeralda.
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 Ah, yes, Esmeralda.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
Why he's holding
Yes.
stuff back about her. That's right. I remember.
Yes,
Yes,
I
yes,
paid
yes.
attention.
yes. As he quickly flips through his notes.
No, no.
Well, better that you got notes. 'Cause I should be doing that. Okay, so clearly you have been telling half-truths about what you know of Esmeralda. Speak the truth, weave a brilliant story, but do so efficiently.
Perhaps he looks around the room and says, perhaps in a more secluded area. Bring whoever you desire, just to show goodwill and good faith. However, what I must say next is going to hurt me more than anyone else. Tell you what. There is there's a barn right round the corner on the back of the building. Meet me there.
Shall meet you there.
Perfect. He grabs whatever pieces of bacon off his plate on the bar and just shoves them into his mouth. He's like, I will see you back there then. And he walks off past you. I need you, Aphion.
Yes?
You receive, because of how well you did, you receive +2 to your social etiquette.
Whoa!
Bro.
Okay.
Yo!
Whoa.
That's
What?
cool.
Nice.
I didn't realize you could give us buffs. All he's done is give me debuffs.
And now we know. The more you know.
That's awesome. Wow, thank you. Thank you.
+2. It's not even +1 or like 0.5. No, it's like 2. That's
0.1.
Oh my god.
Where is my pencil?
I don't know. I don't live with you. I know where your pencil is.
damn you and your pencil.
Who is still left in the... Because I know 2 people left to the wagon.
Yes,
Brynmore.
me and Brimmore are still in the tavern.
I was just watching these two fucking debate. I'm like, ooh.
So yeah, you guys see Rictavio just kind of, after the whole kiss and that moment of the stern Aphion, you just see him strut off with bacon in his mouth, just leave the facility.
Brynmore is semi-disappointed he didn't see her slap the fuck up on him when he kissed her. He's like, yeah.
So I run back from outside of the bar and go back next to Aphion and be like, so, I did not hear a lot of that conversation, so will he help us?
He most definitely will. We just have to meet him at a more intimate location.
Oh, well, very, very well done for persuading him. Where does he want us to go meet him?
He wants us to meet at a barn.
A barn?
Yes.
Okay. Did he tell us when? I mean, we should be going to go look for Esmeralda, no?
I do believe that the information he is going to undoubtedly twist into a mighty tale that most probably shines effectively on his ability,
hope so.
actually revolves around Esmeralda.
Ah, I see. Okay, so, shall we go? Do we get Brimmore and we go?
Go.
I believe time is of the essence, so I call out to Brimmore and just do this and be like, alright. Kind of let's go.
So, just to make you aware, I'm not using Roll20 at the moment because of my situation with the PC.
Okay.
So, a bit of theater of the mind, if you will.
Mhm.
So the three of you head round back to the Blue Water Inn, and true enough, there is a barn, which you could clearly hear horses that are stabled here.
Mhm.
As you walk in to the entrance, which is wide open, you see Rictavio sitting, leaning onto two boxes, which clearly have hay coming out from the edges where it's concealed. As he sees you come in, he lifts himself off. Ah, friends, who welcome once again to meet Rictavio for a final act that you shall never forget. In his hand, he has like these two bolts that you can see that he's kind of fidgeting with, these round iron balls. And he slams them to the ground, and smoke appears, covering his whole entire vision. You can't see through this. As the smoke dissipates, you see an old elderly man, straight, as if he has a stick on his back. His hair is white, pointing from the sides and bald from the middle. A bit of a pointy goatee and glasses that rest upon the edge of his nose. A cane that he holds in one hand as the other is held behind his back. I am.
Before he introduces himself, I'm going to say, Van Richten, I presume.
Nothing surpassed you, girl, he says. You have seen through my disguise, it would seem.
Yes, well, in future, I would suggest that you pick a more creative name.
I felt it in my gut and I
Oh, Van Richten, Rictavio. Oh, fuck off with you.
Wait,
Wait, how did you not see it?
my gut. This dude has to be the person Esmeralda was looking for, but I'm like, nah.
How did you not see it coming?
I didn't see it at all.
You know, when I saw that this was gonna take a twist, he said, for our final act. I'm like, final act?
God.
Why is it final? I was enjoying your stories. Why is it final? Is it final? Why is it final? It's like, fuck me.
I thought it was gonna be fucking Strahd.
That's what I thought at first. I
Nah,
thought it was
this
gonna be
is
Strahd.
not Strahd style.
Damn it.
Indeed, girl, I am Professor Van Richten. And I'm here on a very secret mission, and Esmeralda must not know of my presence. Our history goes way back, and it complicates matters. Am I understood?
Quite well, yes, indeed.
My presence here endangers the girl. If we have ever seen together, well, it might arouse suspicion and also attract the great Lord Strahd von Zarovich.
Okay, so what?
Tell him Strahd's watching us.
What What are your intentions? You're supposed to be giving us information about
Esmeralda,
Esmeralda.
I have taught her everything I know. She, like me, is a vampire hunter amongst monster hunting. I believe you or some other companion have put me to rest in my wagon, and you must have seen multiple items that might be of concern or interest. And this explains it all. I would imagine Esmeralda holds a very similar wagon as myself. I have taught her to do so.
Indeed, she does.
Very well. Now, before I spill the beans, as they say, how or what do you know of Esmeralda?
Father Vlad, could you
Yes?
kindly ask Brynmore to explain what we know about Esmeralda?
I heard her. I heard her. All we know is she is a very adept, skilled monster hunter who has it out for Strahd. She's looking for you. She wants you to help her. I have no idea what else. She won't tell us anything. We're just doing this as a favor for her because she's helped us a lot.
Secrecy. One of many virtues for a monster hunter. Remain unknown on a social aspect, and you will have all that you need in your grasp, as long as you plow it out. Nevertheless, there's bad blood between her and Strahd, you see.
Well, that much we figured.
Yes, but what kind of bad blood you do not question, right?
I do question, indeed.
Then vocalize, child, vocalize. It is very important that we would know one another to discover how to help Esmeralda.
I'm pretty sure you discovered quite a lot about me just a few moments ago.
Yes, I must say, I do apologize for the way I handled that. However, a disguise must be done not through only an appearance, but also through mannerisms. As a bard, I would imagine that is what they would have done. Not many of them around here.
Well, while I commend your attempt at portraying a bard, my lips do deserve a dance partner with a touch less, let's say, ineptitude.
And is this moment where I go up to her, I'm gonna be like, if it means anything, I thought you made an excellent bard.
Well, that only means one thing, Father Revenko, right?
Yes,
You are easily deceived. And it might
I
be
was.
as to why Strahd did not show interest in you. I've had my eye on you the minute you stepped in from the mist. As much as it is disappointing, it is also relieving to know that at least for once, Strahd finds you boring.
So, no more stories? You find me boring, and yet
not-
I find you disappointing.
Not in the mannerism of...
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Fatality.
You know that gif of all the guys going,
You know, you're all applauding, but I'm actually disappointed. You do realize this is an actual feeling I'm having right now.
yes. Oh, we see it.
Oh, for sure. It's like written across your face.
Father Vlad, it might be disappointing, but at least, Father Vlad, you are alive, and we can now be content with having made your acquaintance and having you join our party. Now, Professor.
What's your full name, or Professor? What's your full name?
Professor Van Richten.
Van is your name.
Van Richten. The rest does not matter, boy.
Van is your name. No.
Yes, I was going to ask, what is the nature of the dispute? Bad blood, so to speak. Pardon the pun.
Ah, an intelligent question at last. Well, if you must know. Van Richten will tell you this once, and you are never to repeat this, for it will put us in danger.
Grave danger.
Yes.
Can't wait to gossip about this later over tea.
Esmeralda was once a slave, sold by the Vistani. She was later saved by none other than myself. Unfortunately, upon returning, seeing as it would seem that this particular, what is it called these days? No, seriously, I forgot. Human trafficking. That's this form of human trafficking is one that displeases many. In the wrath of whoever was behind her kidnapping, and not just a Vistani, we're talking about someone who was behind it all, and who is still behind it till this very day, sought revenge. And as a favor, Strahd killed her parents. Do you understand why you must not repeat this information?
We'll be discreet about it.
Oh no, not just discreet. It's as if these words were never heard upon. As if you do not know them. You will die on knowing these words till your grave and are never to share them. I implore you to keep this absolute secret until it is time and necessary for this to be revealed when I reveal myself to her. That is a bit of a complicated matter, because that might not even happen in the first place.
Okay.
Go to my grave. No.
And here in Barovia, that might be sooner than you think.
Foreshadowing. Do you know how to find her?
Boy, it is quite easy to find Esmeralda. You follow
Boy.
the heavy right foot.
Am I to take you literally here, or is this a metaphor?
You're a smart lad. You'll figure it out. In the meantime, gentlemen, lady, I must accompany myself back to the disguise of Rictavio. And, of course, do not forget, there is a circus coming on board by yours and one and only for the feast that will happen in 2 days now. In the center square, make sure to find my stall. And you have my utmost sympathies and protection, should you need it. And he walks past you.
Then, as he walked by, I'm like,
But the stories.
knowing fully well that this is a disguise, it will still not keep me from going to his stall.
And we shall end the session here, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
And we will find out what Ragnar and Vulu find out. Until next time.
Bye.
Stay out of the mists.